Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Mystic Beauty. All right, so let's go ahead and get into another general energy reading for you guys, and let's see what spirit has to say to you. Also, you guys, quick announcement. I read a disturbing comment, all right, and I wasn't gonna say nothing because normally I ignore stuff, but you can't let everything slide. All right. Listen, if anyone is offended by anything I post, any product I share, or anything, you don't have to be here. Simple. You don't have to be here. I posted a new oil that I received divine instructions from Yeshua himself to post for the divine community because he wanted to create a way for his people to connect with him, strengthen their bond with him, and call on him faster when they need him. All right. Also, he wanted to offer more protection, more love, more support, just everything that Yeshua is about. Don't get in the comment section trying to insinuate that I'm trying to insinuate that people don't have a real connection with God and Christ don't live within everybody. Just don't be a weirdo. Okay? Either you connect with the product, you know that this is for you, or it don't. And if it don't, it's okay. It's okay. Everything ain't for everybody, and that's okay too. All right? I don't do that debating stuff because I have yet to meet anybody that I feel like is spiritually or energetically there, where I'm okay with going back and forth. Everybody else, I'm just here to guide. I'm just here to follow through on instructions, and I'm here to be your spiritual bestie, your spiritual big sister. Like, I'm not doing all that other stuff. All right? Anywho, now that we got that out the way, let's go ahead and see what your spirit guides have to say. Thank you. Break free from emotional dependency. All right, some of you guys may be emotionally dependent upon someone, or someone could be emotionally dependent upon you, and reap what you sow. All right, I'm hearing harvest season. So someone who maybe you was emotionally dependent upon is now going through karma. All right. You guys may also be going through karma, but I'm not picking up like in a negative way. Everybody's karma is not bad. You got karma, then you got dharma, right? Dharma. Then we have kindness creates change. Every act of kindness shifts something somewhere. Be the reason someone feels hope again. So I'm going to read this both ways. All right. If someone was not kind to you guys and they was presented with the opportunity to do so, this person is now reaping what they have sown. Some of you guys maybe needed help getting up. All right. Maybe you fell down energetically, or you was going through something in life and, you kind of fell short, and maybe this person had the opportunity to help you get back up, and they had the resources to do it. They received the guidance and the divine instruction to help you, and they did not. All right. So this person is now going through their reaping season as well. I heard kick you while you were down. Some of you guys could have experienced someone kicking you while you are down. Anybody that did that to you are now going through their reaping season as well. Also, if you're the one who's always helping other people up, if you're the one that's always giving guidance, if you're the one who is being obedient to divine instruction, and you're lending a hand wherever divine is telling you to lend a hand, this is your reaping season. All right, I'm hearing good things are coming to you. All right, divine is about to pay all that energy back to you, pour back into you. Then we have embrace healing. Healing is a journey, not a destination. Trust the process and know that every step brings you closer to peace. Some of you guys spirit is asking you to pour back into yourself. All right. Maybe you let yourself go. All right. And that happens sometimes. We be kind of stuck on what happened, what we went through, that we forget to pour into ourselves. We forget to love on ourselves. Then we have release past wounds. and unblock the flow. So there's something connected to your past, a past hurt, a past situation where you needed someone to help you. You needed someone to show up for you. And this person, you know, they refused to, or they stood by and watched someone else help you when they could have been the ones to step forward and help you themselves. I'm kind of getting that God used so many people, like God used you to test so many people. So you wasn't actually in need. It was kind of like the illusion that you were in need. It was the illusion that you were going through it. It's like God sent you on certain people's paths when he knew he was taking you through a certain season. He already knew he was going to deliver you out of it, but you were sent to be a test to certain people to see, would they stand by and watch a person suffer? Would they stand by and watch a person be in need? You know, if they had the resources to help, would they help? And I'm hearing at least 3 of these people failed. They failed this test. And there was like one person who was more innocent in spirit than the rest. This could have been a child. Some of you guys, like a youthful energy, did extend help to you, grace to you, or something like that. I'm hearing people standing by watching you go through something when they could have been more supportive. They could have lent. And I'm not even just talking about like financially. You know, you can give your time. Like that's also paying tithes, giving your time. So someone could have offered you their actual energy, their time, and they chose not to. All right. Divine still sent someone to help you, but the 3 people that didn't help you, or the group of people that did not help you, they are now going through their own reaping season. All right. They're going through it. Yeah. It's almost like this is how I know you are truly a vessel of the Most High. God used you to bless and to test people. Either you could be a blessing or a lesson to people, collective. And whoever I'm channeling right now, these people, they were presented with an opportunity. And if had they poured into you, had they stepped up for you, had they spoke up for you, because it could have been a situation where you needed someone to speak up for you. They didn't have to give no money. All they had to do was tell the truth. All they had to do was open their mouth and speak the truth and take up for you, to advocate for you. And they chose not to, even though they knew you were innocent, even though they knew that you didn't have anything to do with something. Like, it's weird how people will stand around and watch another person go through something and not even try to be the voice of truth for them, not even try to advocate for them at all. They just stand around watching, knowing the truth and saying, well, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That ain't my business. I'm minding my own business. Whole time, Divine was setting them up to be tested, and they failed. Because I'm getting, they're now being placed in the same position where someone is lying on them. Someone is twisting their words. Someone is taking a shot at their character. And even though what is being said is not true, there are witnesses to these people's innocence, and nobody is going to speak up for them because they did not speak up for you. They did not lend a hand for you. All right. Maybe this was very heartbreaking for you guys. And, you know, Spirit is like saying you had to release old past wounds. You had to release the pain from that, you know. It says, when your energy is stuck, nothing moves. Start small, clean a space, cry it out, speak your truth. Movement is medicine. For some of you guys, this could have been someone who you had like a soulmate connection with. So it's like you still kind of energetically tangled up in this person's energy. When love feels like survival, it's not love, it's fear. You're safe without the attachment. So maybe you have been struggling to detach from someone from your past. See, it says trust the lesson, not the pain. Someone who stood by and watched you suffer, watched you grieve. Maybe they played a role in it and they pretended like they didn't. Collective, you know, you are having to literally declutter your life, not just your home, but, you know, maybe you've just been holding on to old remnants of this person. And Spirit is saying it's time that you release what this person did to you. Untangle yourself, untether yourself from them energetically, cut the cord. All right, you can pray, ask your guides to come in and cut the cord. I heard clean slate. So you guys have been praying for like a clean slate, or it's time that you have a clean slate, especially with us coming into the new year. All right, there is a lot of old karmic cycles that are finally being closed out. All right, space is being created between you and these people, so divine could actually cut the cord in a more clean, precise manner without it affecting you personally. Because a lot of times when we are still energetically connected to a person and they're getting karma, the karma will affect you. So I feel like divine is putting you in a space of separation from this person where you won't see their karma, or maybe you will see their karma, but their karma won't like directly affect you. All right. So it says we weren't meant to stay hurt. The pain was the messenger. The wisdom is why you carry forward. So remember what you learned. That's it. Remember what you learned. It wasn't meant to stay hurt or stay in a hurtful situation. It's about the lesson. Ultimately, we're here to learn. Our souls are here learning lessons, you know. Disarm the fear. Fear limits your potential. Release it and step into your power with confidence. So some of you guys, fear has been kind of holding you back from fully releasing this situation, fully releasing the hurt, the pain, the grief, the betrayal, whatever happened to you. Fear has been like stopping you from taking the leap of faith that's going to get you to a place of peace, that's going to get you to a place of not solitude. Well, yeah, I guess solitude. Sometimes people fear being alone. So we hold on to things that don't necessarily serve us anymore. But Spirit is like, you got to let that fear go. You got to take this leap of faith. It says, release the soul burden. What you carry in silence still shapes your path. Speak it, feel it, and finally let it go. As we're saying, okay, sometimes we got to Elsa that shit and let it go. So you guys are the author of your life right now. Spirit is kind of like your co-pilot, right? So you are flying. Okay, you're navigating through life, and your spirit team, they're like your co-pilot. They're assisting you. They're helping you to change your fate right now. It says your story isn't fixed. It's unfolding with every choice you make. Claim your power and write a new ending. So it don't have to end in a heartbreaking way. You can literally speak into existence something better happening for you, a better outcome. I just saw 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so if you want a different outcome in a situation, just speak it. Speak that over yourself. You know how people sit up and speak negativity over other people? And when they do that, it seems like it manifests in these people's life. How come you can't speak positive things over your life and watch it manifest in your life? Because you can. You know, you could do that. All right, let's pull from this deck. All right, what else do the collective need to hear right now? Tell me more about who the collective is taking a leap of faith away from. Wishy dreams. Keeps your dreams alive by making empty promises. Head in the clouds, daydreams, excessively over-exaggerates, misleads others. Yep, so you're walking away from someone who was wishy-washy. They would literally sell you a dream. All right, someone who sold you dreams. Tell me more. A situation that was taxing on your spirit. So whoever you dealt with, this shit was taxing on you. Yeah, this person is a follower, not a leader. This is someone who follows the crowd. You have to isolate yourself from this individual. Tell me more. Oh, a downgrade. Yeah, this is someone, Spirit say you outgrew this person. This is someone who maybe chose a downgrade. They went towards a downgrade. Their whole life has downgraded. This person spent a lot of time clowning around. You know, the last message I gave, that clown energy came out. And I was saying, you're like royalty, king, queen, emperor, empress energy, dealing with the court gesture, you know. This could be the same clown energy. All right. This person that messed around and downgraded their whole life. Went towards a whole downgrade. They feel like their whole life has downgraded since maybe you've already taken this leap of faith and you moved on from this person. And if you have, they feel like their whole life has downgraded. We have mirroring energy here, and slow fade tries to soften the blow of a breakup by slowly pulling away instead of just ending the relationship, snail's pace. So this person slowly, for some of y'all, they slowly pulled away from you. Like they did it a little bit here and a little bit there, but their intentions was to ultimately to pull away. All right. Issues are being reflected and exposed. Flaws are being illuminated. Like attracts like. So they went towards someone who mirrors their BS. Yes, seeking revenge. The universe is literally seeking revenge on your behalf because this person's intentions was not good. I heard slow burn. For some of y'all, it was a slow burn. This person like played along to get along type energy. You know, they did little subtle things, slowly pulling away, slowly disconnecting from you, but still kind of leading you on, making you feel like everything was okay. Seeks revenge for partner hurting them, abandoning them, or choosing another partner over them. Wants others to feel pain, y'all. And intuition here. So there's someone who wants revenge. Opposites attract. And love struck. It's like this person, who's the person that wants revenge? Acts foolish and engages in high risk choices. Reckless abandonment. Who wants revenge? A puppet. Someone who was being manipulated. Someone who self-sabotaged. Someone who moved forward. It's this person. They want revenge. Who the freak do they want revenge on? Steamy. Enjoys intimate connection. Sexual chemistry. Brings out the desires in each other. Extraordinary. Feels safe sexually. Controlled. Allows others to dictate their actions. Strong desire to please and conform due to lack of self-love. A people pleaser. Someone who don't have a free will, controlled by others. A controlling ex. In the picture. Someone who makes dumb mistakes, immediately regrets them, creates conflict, and feels inferior to partner. Lowers self-worth. Collective, I feel like this person is angry with you that they could not control you. Okay? Y'all have moved forward. Once this person kind of pulled away from you, you decided to let the cards fall where they lay. You decided to move forward from them. This person definitely went towards something that they felt like was more passionate, lustful energy here. I feel like this person got manipulated in some type of way. I do feel like they're like a puppet, or they're being used with love struck. So this person was love struck with a karmic. And they ended up being the ones being controlled and manipulated. Tell me more. So I feel like they are angry with you, but it's someone particular that they want revenge from. Somebody's lazy. It's like they feel like someone's not putting in, yep, there it is. All talk, all mouth, no action. Rebound. Y'all, your person found out that they done found out that this third party used them as a rebound. They was hyping themselves up to be more than what they are. That this third party not really putting in the effort like that. For real, they not really messing with them like that for real. Like, there was somebody else that this third party really wanted to be with. And your person was really a rebound. Sound like karma to me. Then we have trust issues. So now this person don't trust them, or they realize they should not have ever trusted them. Wow. Thank you. cold as ice. We got the Phoenix in reverse. They feel they do not need to change. Thinks the other party is at fault. Yep. They feel like they got played. This third party is cold towards this person. If they were cold towards you, whoever they've been dealing with is cold towards them. And see, this happened to them because they was unwilling to change. Yeah, infidelity. This person was always a player. They were not faithful. This person just, they had multiple partners all the time. They engaged in frequent physical affairs with multiple people. And I feel like they ran off with someone who they was having an affair with. Somebody, they was like a sneaky link. They ran off with this person. Broke your heart. Okay. Only to find out that they themselves are the rebound. Yep. So I hope this message found who needed it the most. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.